guys, it's Natalia here. I'm here today to film my favourites for May. I didn't do my April favourites, so this is going to be kind of a bit of everything from last month to this month. Life has been like so crazy, and I haven't really had a chance to do last month's favourites, but there wasn't that many things that I'm like, oh yeah, I have to mention this, and then I was sort of carrying everything on to this month as well, so it's kind of like a April/May favourites. But yeah, so let's get into it because there are a couple of things here. First thing first is, and that explains the noise in the background, for those of you who do know or don't know, I rebreed French Bulldogs, and my dog had a litter of puppies back in April. They are now 8 weeks old. And this is what has been consuming my life since April, so this is kind of why I haven't really did April favourites, because these have been my favourites. I'm going to show you, there's 5 puppies here, and one of them is at the moment eating my tripod, so if you hear weird noises and squeaks and growls and stuff, it's because I've got literally a bucket of puppies right here. So the first one I'm going to show you is little Rocky. Say hi! Hi, it's this little boy, his name's Rocky, and he's so cute, don't you? Here's my little Rocky. And then we got little Louie. So this is Rocky and Louie. They're very similar, but Louie's a little bit tinier. Aren't you, little Louie? Yeah, and he smiles. Can we get him to smile? He's smiling? Sometimes he smiles, sticks his tongue out. He's so cute. And then I've got a big girl. She's huge, this one. This is what my son's called Emily McFat. She is a tank. Like, she is a big girl. And she's actually going to her new home in about an hour and a half, which is actually going to be really sad because she's the first one to go, and it's a really big thing sending them off to their new homes, because, you know, the 2 that are going tomorrow, Mr. Jackson. This is Mr. Jackson. Say hi. Hi, Jackson. Hi. You're a cutie pie. This is Mr. Jackson, and then the tiny little girl of the litter is my little Princess Jasmine. Okay, so these are 2 pied one. She's more of a pied. He's white. He's not technically white because he's got like the black pigmentation on his nose, and he's got black spot on his paw. He's also got a really light black spot on his back, but he's a little troublemaker, this little dude. I just wanted to show you, I've had a lot of people ask if you can see the puppies. That is what has been consuming my life since April, and I love every minute of it, and I'm really kind of sad to see them go, but it's also really exciting for them. Okay, onto the makeup favourites. First thing I'm going to mention here is a foundation that I've been using for a good couple of months now, and I've really loved it. It is the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup, oil-free, SPF 25. This is what it looks like. I don't hear that many people talk about it. Obviously I work at Benefit, so I've had to pick up a few Benefit products to use. That's what I'm wearing today. It has surprisingly really good coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on your skin. It actually lets your skin breathe really nicely. You put it on with your fingers or a beauty blender. Today I used a stippling brush, the Ray Morris brush, and it applies really nicely. Really good coverage. That's the one thing that surprised me about this, is how good the coverage is, but it doesn't feel cakey at all. Like my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, that's very good coverage as well. Sometimes I look at my face on that, I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I've got a mask on, and sometimes it looks like I've got a mask on, whereas I've never ever had that with this foundation. So if you are in the market for a medium to full coverage, buildable, lightweight, oil-free foundation, you're licking me, then look at this one, because it is actually really good, and I'm really surprised at that one. That's going to be my favourite foundation. I've been wearing it for quite a while. Can you stop? Let's move on to cheeks, because that's just what I can see next. I have got 2 cheek products which I have absolutely fallen in love with. The first one here is Benefit Hoola. It has taken me the longest time to get this, purely because of the fact that I didn't think it was actually light enough, dark enough for my skin tone to contour, but it actually is. And I actually came across it in training, and I had it there, so I was just, you know, playing with it. I'm like, wow, this actually works on my skin, and it is the perfect contour shade. So that is what it looks like. Everyone's seen it. It's what I'm wearing as a contour today, so it adds just enough contour, and it's also like the grey cool tone brown, as opposed to it doesn't have any orange in it at all, so it suits light to dark skin tones as well. So I really have been loving that. The blush I've been loving is the one I'm also wearing today, and I picked this one up last week with Kat when she came up from Melbourne. And this is the NARS blush in Sin. That's what it looks like. It's kind of like a rosy, dusky, kind of almost, it's got like a gold shimmer through it. It sort of looks like the whole finish of Orgasm, but it's not at all gold like that. It is just, sorry, it's just a really gorgeous purple berry tone blush, but I find that when I put it on, it brings out a bit more of the purple in it, and it is just, I really love it. I have pretty much worn it every day since I picked it up. It is amazing, and I'm really, really, really glad I picked that one up. Moving on to brows. I've had quite a few people talk about my brows recently and asked me to do a brow tutorial. The one product I have been doing is the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I've had this for months and months. And it's this really, really quick, you know, fill it in. This is the dark, medium dark shade. There is a light medium shade as well. This is perfect for my skin tone. Basically, I just brush this through my brows really, really quickly. Adds a nice tinge to it to add a little bit more volume where I need it, but it's nothing over the top. I could do this while I'm driving, and I don't have to worry about brushes and all that kind of stuff. So I've absolutely been loving this. I've been loving it for all year. I just haven't really had it with me upstairs to mention in my favourites. I've always kept it downstairs, so I've always forgotten to mention it, but it is actually a really, really fantastic brow product. So we'll do a brow tutorial or a how to get brows like this sort of talk coming up. If you do want to see that, give this video a thumbs up so I know you're interested. Sort of going back to cheeks, which is a highlighter that I've rediscovered this month is actually MAC Soft and Gentle. I've had this just chucked in my cupboard for months. I haven't actually used it in a very, very, very long time. I came across it, I'm like, yeah, I need to start going through my stuff. It's just a really, really gorgeous champagne colour. That's what I've got on for my cheek highlight now. This is one of those cult products of MAC that is actually worth the hype. Like, if you want one highlighter in your entire collection, get MAC Soft and Gentle, because it is absolutely amazing. Lip products is the colour I'm wearing right now, which is Urban Decay Venom. It is the colour that I was wearing in the Get Ready With Me with Kat. I saw a few comments on Kat's lipstick addict tag, what colour lipstick you'll be wearing, and I'm wearing this one, which is Venom. That is what it looks like. It's kind of like a purpley berry sort of shade. Oh, hey, no fighting, no fighting. It's kind of like a really berry kind of shade. Absolutely love it. Perfect for this cold and dark and grey kind of winter that we've just had today. So I've been absolutely loving this lipstick. It's really, really good. An eye primer that I've been using is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. Can you shorten your names, NARS? You got some crazy ass names. This is the eyeshadow primer that I've been using. I've actually been really, really surprised with it. I wasn't too had high hopes for it, to be perfectly honest, because it's just like a kind of a creamy sort of consistency. Like the lime crime one that I've got is very, very tacky, which I think assists in your eyeshadow staying, not creasing, staying all day regardless of what you do. So I was kind of a bit like, this isn't really going to do much. But I'm really, really surprised that it has worked as well as it has. Like, it is actually a fantastic eyeshadow primer. Shame about the price point, but what can you do? It's a good splurge, I think. A night serum that I have been using and I've been absolutely loving is the Glow by Dr. Brown Overnight Resurfacing Serum. This is got 2% active retinol time release complex. I got this for my birthday from Tina from Penumbra Doll Beauty. I'll link her channel below, and I'm also currently uploading a haul video from everything I got on my birthday showing you everything else that I picked up. But I got a sample of this probably a month or so ago. From Mecca, and it's one of those things that I got a sample from one Mecca. I was actually quite cheeky. I went to one Mecca, got a sample. The next day I went to another Mecca, got a sample. So I had a sample. I was using it for a good 2 weeks, and the way my skin felt after using that sample was just amazing. Like, I've never actually woken up and my skin feeling that soft, and I'm like, wow, this is fantastic, I need to get it. So I then went and got another sample from somewhere else and then I got this for my birthday, because I think the full size is like $125, and I wasn't quite ready to part with $125 for it just at the time, so I just kept getting a sample. But I love it. It's amazing. So thank you so much, Tina. It is amazing. Go and get some. Go and get samples. Maker's really good with samples. Do what I did. Shop around and get a lot of samples. You won't need to buy some for a good month. I didn't say that. So right at the beginning of April, I have been using this eyeshadow palette from Benefit. It's the world famous Neutrals Inessa's Most Glamorous Nudes Ever, and it's basically an eyeshadow kit. It's got 4 eyeshadows and 2 cream eyeshadows. I like this one because if you get a full-size Benefit eyeshadow, it's actually really quite large, which is fantastic, but I've got so many eyeshadows I'm never actually going to go through a full-size eyeshadow. I like this because it's got 4 miniature ones. It's got Call My Buff, Kiss Me I'm Tipsy, It's Complicated, and Guilty Pleasure. And it's got these 2 cream base eyeshadows, which is My 2 Cents and Birthday Suit. And I actually really have been loving this. I wore this pretty much for the first half of April non-stop. I really enjoyed it. I want to get a couple of the other colours as well because I just really enjoy that. The cream colour bases I think are actually really comparable to the MAC paint pots, if not better than the MAC paint pots. And I was actually talking to Kat about that at my birthday weekend, and she actually agrees with me as well. So, yeah, it's really well worth it. I think it might be like $45-ish, maybe $50-something, but I think it's a really good value for what you get. Like, you get 6 miniature sizes, really, and that's going to last you a very long time. So this palette has gone back from, I got it in February. I was loving it in February, and I have pretty much loved it ever since, all through April, and then even May I've started using it again, and it is the Chocolate Bar palette. I have absolutely been loving this. Like, I was really surprised with how much I've liked it. It's just a really fantastic palette, especially coming into autumn. I guess the colours are a little bit more dark and smoky. And does it smell yummy? You can't lick it. And it smells great, and I'm really happy with the pigmentation stuff as well. I will do swatches and a full review of that coming up probably in the next couple of weeks because I've really been liking that. And the last palette I've been using for the last couple of weeks, and it actually surprised me. I'm surprised that I pulled this one out considering all the palettes that I've been using, is the Naked 3 palette. It's actually what I've got in my eyes today. I just, you know, when I got it, I did a review on it, and it was nice. I liked it. It didn't blow my mind. Comparing it to the 1 and 2, it's not my favourite one. 1 is definitely my favourite, then possibly this one, then 2. So I used it for a month, and then sort of, you know, I did my review on it, and then I sort of used it a bit more, and I just put it back in. Oh! Someone else wants a cuddle. And then I kind of put it back in the cupboard, and then I didn't pull it out again, and I just saw it like about 2 weeks ago, and I pulled it out and been using it a lot, and I've really been loving it. Again, it's not the Naked one. It's never going to be the Naked one. I don't think any palette to me is going to be the Naked one, but it is still a really nice palette if you want sort of pinky, rosy, goldy kind of tones. And another thing, I just forgot that I had this that I wanted to mention is my hair favourite, is a styling tool, and this is, don't fall off, this is the Vidal Sassoon. It's still got the tag on it. What is this? Big hair, soft curls. No clamps, simply wrap and curl, 38mm extra long barrel for soft curls and waves. I found this at the Priceline, in the Priceline hair thing. It actually wasn't on sale because it's not hair care, but it's $49. I was really tempted to purchase either go online and get the Numi one or the Cloud9 or something, and I was looking at the $200-ish, $150 to $200 mark to get a clipless curling wand with a really thick barrel. That's the one thing I wanted. I wanted a really thick barrel because my hair is really long and thick. I need a thick barrel because I find if it's too small, I just get the Shirley Temple ringlets, and that's not cute. Like, I don't want that at all. I want the really nice, long, sort of wavy, beachy wave type thing. So what I've been using previously, I've been using a 1-inch curling iron. I've just taken the tongue off, like I've just unscrewed it and taken the clamp bit off because I don't like the clamps, because I kind of feel like it damages your hair a bit too much. And so I've wanted something like this, and I found it, and it was like literally $49. I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. I'm going to get it anyway and just give it a go. And I got it, and I've absolutely loved it. It's exactly what I wanted without the price tag. So I got this from Priceline. You can get it from wherever sells Vidal Sassoon, and it's got a temperature gauge. You can go from 165 to 210, which is really great. I need 210 for my hair, and I just really like how big and loose the curls are. It's not too structured, which is not what I like at all. So I've been loving that. Don't get lipstick on your paw because I won't think I'm testing on animals. Yeah, we don't want to do that, do we? No. Oh, you got pink lips and pink whiskers. I'm sorry. Oh, oops. It's alright, animal cruelty police. They're fine. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy these favourites. If you have any comments or questions, as always, please leave it in the comment bar below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you love my puppies, and if you wanted to see my brow tutorial as well. But that is it for now. We're going to go, and we're going to get ready to say goodbye to little Miss Emily McFat, because she's going to her new home soon. And I've just realised I've got to go pick up my kids from a birthday party. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.